Hi guys. I know it's been a long time, but we're gonna make a pair of earrings tonight. We're gonna make a pair of these fluffy fabric earrings. Um but before we get started, please subscribe to the channel, and I appreciate you watching and being faithful and patient. But anyway, I make these earrings from most of the time blouses or skirts or dresses that I find. So you want to get these are like a thin kind of sheer fabric. I don't know the exact fabric content, but you want it to be light so that they're not heavy, because you put so much fabric on here to make them fluffy. And so tonight we're gonna make a pair out of this beautiful blouse. And this blouse was $1.99 at the thrift store, and it was half price, so I got it for $1. But isn't that beautiful? So what you will need is, of course, some scissors, some pliers. I use the pins with the little hole. But if you have them that don't have the hole, you can always make your own. And then you'll need the little ear clip, whatever it's called. Anyway, that's what you'll need. And sometimes I adorn these with a bead. Got these little gold beads too. I think I have a little brown bead on these, but we're gonna use this little gold bead. So anyway, let's cut this up and make these earrings. I'm gonna cut this bottom off. And when you're cutting, of course, if you follow me, you know that I don't try to do anything in a straight line or perfect, no rhyme or rhythm to how I cut, how I put anything together. It just comes out cute. So we're just going to cut. So now what we want to do is we want to cut strips here. And normally I don't measure. I'll just cut a strip, and then I'll just make sure that the strip is going to be long enough. So you'll cut. Let me cut the strip and I'll show you. Okay, so we got the strip. You probably want the strip about that wide, to that first line in your finger. So then you'll just fold it, and when you fold, you can kind of measure how long you want your earrings to hang. So that one is going to hang about right there. That's pretty. That's a good length. So we're going to cut. Normally it takes about, I'll say 16 strips. Depending on how fluffy and thick you want your earrings to be. But the good part is that you can always go add more strips and make it fluffier and fluffier. But aren't these some wonderful colors, especially for the summer? This is actually a sale. I'm actually making these for someone, so I thought I would let you guys watch me make these. She wanted something colorful. Now, if by chance, like this one came out thinner, that's okay. Just put it in there and blend it with the rest. There's no rhyme or rhythm. They're still going to turn out really pretty, I promise. It's hard to cut this fabric really straight anyway. And who wants something that just looks so perfect? When you can just make it look perfect without cutting it perfect. I don't even know how many I've cut so far, but I'm just going to cut a few more. And then we're going to go ahead and make an earring. Then we'll just judge how fluffy they are and go from there. Okay, so you get your little pen with the hole. And the reason I normally use a hole on the bottom is because when my earrings don't come out long enough or thick enough, I can always use a little ring and add some more at the bottom and make it look thicker, longer, or more full. So that's just a tip. So you're just gonna stick it through the hole, stick the pen through a hole, and this fabric is so easy to stick through. This is such an easy project. So that's 3. That's 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. So far, I've got 8 pieces. And it's looking really fluffy. So, you know, you have to use your own judgment on that if you want to do 16 or 8, 10. Oh, that is so pretty, isn't it? Okay, I'm going to cut a few more strips to go in there because I want them a more fluffier, kind of like these. So let's just cut a few more. I've been finding so many pretty blouses like this at the thrift store that I'm going to make into these fluffy earrings. So every time I make a pair, I'm just gonna do a video so you guys can follow along and watch. Okay, so let's just add some more pieces here. So if you've been following me for a while now, I have lost weight. I have lost 74 pounds so far. And I plan to do some videos on my weight loss journey. I share some of my my recipes and the food that I eat. But if you go back and watch some of my older videos, you'll be able to tell that how much bigger my face was, and you couldn't even see a neck. Now you can see a neck. So, oh yeah, that's getting pretty fluffy right there. Let's take these off so you can really see. Oh, isn't that pretty? Try to decide if I should add a few more pieces. Let's see here. Let's see. A few more pieces. I think I want to add a few more pieces. I'm loving these. Gonna have to make myself a pair. I think that's thick enough. Okay. So anyway, of course this is wire, and you really need to use wire cutters. I can't find my wire cutters right now, so I'm just gonna have to use these shears. First, let's put the bead on. Oops. Put the bead on. Then after you put the bead on, then you wanna cut. So what I normally do, I normally put this on first, and then I'll just take the wire and just bend it. And there, I got an earring. Now how easy was that? Aren't they cute? You can do these with denim also, but I will use a very, very, very thin denim, because other than that, they'll just be extremely heavy on your earlobe. So anyway, if you have any questions, leave me questions in the comments. I'd also like to know where you guys are watching me from. But anyway, thanks again for watching. I'm gonna make the other earring myself off video. But thanks for watching, and please subscribe, follow, and hit the notification bell for future videos. All right, talk to you guys later. Bye bye.